Hello, everyone. This is Jack with a sort of slideshow video of artistic progression, sort of my growth and journey as an artist for the past, I guess, 11, 12 years now. And the reason I made this video is because I see a lot of on like social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. There's there's like every few days you see someone post like, here's me drawing, here's my drawing from when I just started drawing, and it's a very amateur looking drawing. And then here's me a year later, and it's a much better drawing. And then here's me 2 years later, 3 years later, and it's this sort of, it gives this sort of impression of constant linear growth as an artist. And I see a lot of intermediate and beginning artists really frustrated, especially lately. I don't know if I'm just noticing it more or if I'm just seeing more of those videos as I'm using social media a little bit more. But I've been seeing it a lot where they're getting frustrated and disillusioned with growing as an artist, with progression as an artist. And I think a lot of factors of comparing yourself to other artists have to do with that, but also these videos of people showing what is essentially a linear progression, whether they're drawing the same character years later and being like, here's all my improvements, which is true, and it's not a lie, but it's sort of an omission of truth, because they're not showing the hundreds of drawings and hours of studying in between those. It's implied, but it's hard to truly sort of fill that in with your brain as an artist and not just see what's in front of you. Intellectually that there's got to be training and actual learning and studies, but I think the here's me going from 0 to 60 is a lie, because you're not constantly ramping up. There are peaks and valleys and plateaus. Any artist can talk about plateaus in their work. I certainly can, and I've never met an artist who hasn't had a feeling of stagnation for some time, and had to deal with overcoming that. And these videos or image macros or slideshows that are showing a constant progression aren't acknowledging all of the valleys. It's all peaks, no valleys. It's a constant straight line up. And I just wanted to sort of make this to show, like, I don't consider myself the best artist in the world, but but I've been doing it for a while, and I've gotten to a point where I could comfortably say that I am pretty good at illustration, pretty good at painting and drawing and all that. There's certainly many people who are better than me, but 10, 11 years in, I think I can speak with some authority when I say it's when I say it's a lot of work. And I just wanted to show that work in a way that's like, here it is. It just lays it all out. It's not, I'm not just picking and choosing my favorites from the past 5 years. I want to display sketches and scribbles and drawings that didn't really work out that well, as well as my favorites. And there are a lot less favorites than there are ones that didn't end up really working out. And there's thousands of more drawings, like at least a couple hundred more that I didn't post. Or that I didn't put in the video. This is about 600 something video or files, drawings. And there's a bunch of sketchbooks that are lost or that are too disjointed to really document in an effective way, and it would just make this video even longer. And I don't think we need that, but this is still, despite it being 6 minutes of photos flashing across the screen, this is still a fairly abridged version. These are mostly only, like, not necessarily finished works, but close to finished works. And most of them are finished works in the video. But I wanted to get as close to the truth as reasonably possible. This could go on for another half hour if I hunted down every sketchbook and scanned every single scribble that I put in each one. But in the meantime, I'm not going to do that. I also have drawings from before I started taking drawing seriously, from like when I was like 7 to like 10 to, or 7 to like 13 or whatever. And you know, these are just doodles of a child, so it's not really worth putting in here. But it's if I were to do the unabridged version, there'd be so much more. Is my point. But this is definitely less abridged than one drawing per year of my journey. But you know, it's it's hopefully not nothing. Hopefully someone can see this and say, okay, I just got to keep working at it, because that's what you got to do. You know, as an artist, as an illustrator, there are going to be days where you don't want to draw. There are going to be days where you want to draw, but you have to go to work or school and you can't draw. And that's just part of it. You got to take every moment that you can draw and work it efficiently and improve as much as you can, and enjoy the ride as well. That's why we do it, right? We gotta love the journey, not just the good ones, the bad ones too. Draw for the sake of it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm streaming every day this year on Twitch, so check it out. Thank you. Goodbye.